I'd like to thank everyone for being here today. I especially want to thank my colleague on my right, Board Member Eve Bolton, and also mention the other board members who have been involved in this process with us. Our Vice President, Erica Copeland Dansby, Melanie Bates, Lannis Timmons, Ryan Messer, and Mike Morosky, who are unable to be here today. As you know, last month the Board of Education voted on our conditions and our expectations for a potential FC Cincinnati Stadium on the West End. In that resolution, we stated clearly that we expected an agreement to follow the board's policies in the construction of a new Stargell Stadium, including to utilize local and minority supplies, a community benefits agreement, an FCC CPS partnership for academic, athletic, and employment opportunities, and a written commitment from FC Cincinnati to pay its fair share of taxes according to the 1999 agreement. Since the board voted last month on this proposal, we had waited to hear back from FC Cincinnati on their plans, whether to accept the terms of that resolution and where they may decide to site their stadium. This week, we heard back. We received a term sheet from FC Cincinnati that summarized a potential land agreement between FCC and CPS. We also what needs to be accomplished prior to the April 17th Major League Soccer meeting, where the MLS will consider FCC's expansion deal. In the spirit of openness and transparency, we're releasing those documents to the public today. The term sheet says that FCC will build the new Stargell Stadium in accordance with CPS policies, establish a partnership with CPS for expanded academic internship and employment opportunities, enter into a community benefits agreement with the coalition of community organizations and residents prior to June 30th, 2018, make a payment in lieu of taxes in line with the district's 1999 tax abatement agreement with the City of Cincinnati. FC Cincinnati proposes to make an upfront lump sum payment to CPS based on the projected value of the stadium in the first 10 years and reduced by the net present value of the stream of payments. Once the stadium is constructed and appraised by the county auditor, the parties will engage in a reconciliation process based on the appraised value. We've asked Superintendent Laura Mitchell and her administration team to review the term sheet and determine whether the proposal does meet the board's requirement that FC Cincinnati pays its fair share of taxes, as well as meets our expectations around the construction of the Stargell Stadium, a community benefits agreement, and an FCC CPS partnership for academics and athletics. I want to stress how proud I am of our board and the commitment to openness and transparency and true engagement of the community on this issue. While not all of our board members could be here today, I'm grateful for those who could to emphasize how collaborative and cooperative we have been as a board during this process on behalf of the community. The board has held several hearings of the public, held a community meeting at Taft IT High School in February, and conducted a public survey to hear from citizens about the potential stadium proposal. Throughout the process, the board has welcomed the input of diverse community stakeholders and produced a report on its public search. Perhaps more than any other governmental body in the city, we have strived to really hear from the communities of Oakley and the West End, and hold paramount that our most important stakeholders are the nearly 36,000 students enrolled in Cincinnati Public Schools and our voters who have supported us overwhelmingly. I believe that this board has done that, and I know we will continue to do so as we consider FCC's Cincinnati's proposal. Thank you.